Hi, designers. A couple of key notes for this week. This is the first week that the Think Design map has unfolded further. So if you go look at the Quest maps and take a look at Think Design, once my screen updates here, let's turn those off. Then you'll see there's now foundations on the list. And it's gray at the moment because I'm recording this before class starts, but those will all be yellow by the time you guys get in and see this. And you'll see that there's a second designer badge down here. And that is going to stack up. So in your stats panel, once you have finished the first one, when you look at your badges, again, once my thing updates here, you'll see one of 6 design badges there. When you finish that second column, you'll have 2 of 6 designer badges there. And in 2 weeks, beginning of October-ish, there will be a requirement on all of the new maps, all of the discipline-specific maps, coding, graphic design, CAD/CAM, video production, woodworking, when it gets added, electronics. You will have to have 2 badges to get to those maps, but you have 2 weeks to complete all of these foundations. So my suggestion for you is that when you're doing an at-home day over the next 2 weeks, do one of these exercises each time. And then in class, you can use your time just on what you're here for, whichever map you're working on, so that when you're in here for woodworking or coding or video production, whatever it is that you are interested in, when you're in class here in the workshop, you can use all of that time for the workshop only stuff. If you need the physical machines, if you need the cameras, if you need the time to work with people, you can do that. Use the time that you're at home, where you don't have all this stuff, to do the things like the foundations, to do the sketching practices, all of that sort of stuff. While I'm thinking about sketching, let me mention, I've mentioned to a number of you guys, I know, but I don't think I've mentioned it to everybody. I recommend about 5 minutes a day of practice. If you haven't taken advantage of the daily job for last week, the optional job, that's why it's striped, is that it was optional. If you haven't taken advantage of that to provide me with a sketch example, just some real basics, so that I can give you very specific feedback about what's going to most help you develop your skill, I highly recommend that you do that this week, because that will give you the best, fastest way to grow your skill as a sketch artist in design for that 5 minutes a day practice. So there's a lot of quick updates. Get ready to dive in, and whatever you're going to do, have a great day.